This week's video is sponsored by Mubi. More on that in a bit. All right, a couple updates. So one of my pieces got featured in AD Architectural Digest. Clever. It's in an article written by Sydney Gore on 11 trends for 2024, and yeah, she's saying that it's the year of the ear because Robert Pattinson also made an ear couch. Yeah, that was just really exciting to be featured because I love Architectural Digest. I adore Clever. It was kind of a big deal for me to be mentioned in the same breath as Van Gogh and Robert Pattinson. So go check out that article, scroll all the way down to the end, the very last mention, and that's me. Yeah, super stoked on that. Also last month I mentioned a workshop that I'm doing with Sunset Shop and Sculpt. It got pushed back to January. If you are available in January, at the end of January, I think it's January 22nd, I'll list dates obviously, but if you're available for that, it's a 2-part workshop. First day's on a Monday, last day's on a Friday. It's an air dry clay workshop. I'm super excited to be hosting that, and I'm so grateful for the extension because I got sick from, I guess, exhaustion just from doing so many markets and stuff. So I'm glad to have had like a week off. If you're in LA in January, at the end of the month, there's still a couple tickets available, so please sign up and I'd love to see you there. Next is my last giveaway of the year. I have these little recycled clay bowls. They're like little pinch bowls. I would use these as ring holders or mise en place, so this one's pretty cool, I think. I would use this as an ikebana, like put a little floral frog in the center and then have your arrangement kind of just displayed out. One winner will get all 3 of these. All you have to do is leave a comment with your favorite emoji in the description of this video, and then I'll pick a winner in a week. Something new that I made in ceramics is this pho bowl. So it's just a bowl with pho ingredients on the inside, but at the very bottom of the inside, what you do is fill it with water so it looks like a bowl full of pho or broth, and then it's for your cats or your animals to drink out of, so it looks like they're eating pho. On TikTok, a lot of people were saying, oh, how are you gonna clean that? And it's actually pretty easy to clean. You just take a bottle brush, because the bristles are really long, and then you just kind of like swirl it around. If you have a dishwasher, which I don't, then that's like probably the supreme method. But if not, just a bottle brush. Okay, so the movie Past Lives. I watched it a couple months ago and I haven't really stopped thinking about it. It's such a beautiful film. It's a woman who reconnects with her childhood love. I don't know how to talk about it without giving too much away, but I just want to say the female lead, Greta, she's such a fantastic actress, because I've seen her in other films, or not films, more shows, like comedies and stuff, and she's so good playing that kind of role. And in Past Lives she plays a more serious character, and she's just lovely. So I'm really stoked on her as an actress, and I want to find more films or more work by her. Jason and I started watching The Curse with Nathan Fielder. Everything he does is fantastic. And Emma Stone, spectacular so far. I don't really know what direction it's going. To watch that, we had to get Paramount Plus. Because we have that now, I started watching Twin Peaks for the first time in my life. I've watched the movie, and I've watched the first episode ages ago, but I never continued because I thought it would get a lot spookier. I'm on season 2 right now, I think episode 5 or 6. I love the outfits that everyone wears, and we started it on a rainy week, and it just felt like very moody and of the moment. I felt like we were in Seattle. I even pulled out this mug and started using it all the time because the Double R diner that they always eat at, they use these coffee mugs. Twin Peaks isn't a hot take or anything. I just started watching it, thought I'd let you know, and so far I'm loving it. And I totally get the hype. A couple days I was sick, I was just in bed and scrolling on my phone, watching a ton of YouTube videos and TikToks and stuff. The vintage Coach bag cleaning algorithm is heavy on my TikTok, so I get a ton of videos about cleaning leather and like specifically Coach bags for some reason. When I was in my early 20s, I wore a lot of vintage Coach, and I totally kind of just gave them all away and kind of stopped wearing purses for a very long time. I got totally inspired, so I got this bag right here from eBay for super cheap, And then I ended up getting the entire kit, like cleaning kit and everything, and just like cleaning the leather and then wiping it down panel by panel and then reconditioning everything, and it looks beautiful. The before did not look this fantastic. I'm stoked on it, and I'm gonna do all my belts and my shoes and all that stuff too. Really excited to have this little purse, and it fits on my shoulder. Let's move on to some beauty products. This is from Yves Saint Laurent. It is Lavalier or Lavalier, and it's a rose scent with fig. It's super fresh, like you just took a shower, and it's not overbearing. It's a good pairing item. I got a really big bottle of it, so I'm probably gonna decant some of it. Is it decant? Where you take an atomizer and just like kind of share it with your friends? I'm gonna take some and then give it away to my friends because I feel like it's a good complementary scent where if they're already wearing a scent that they like, if they layer this beneath it, it will smell really good, and it'll just kind of like change up the perfume that they already have just a little bit. It's not an offensive scent, and it doesn't linger around for too long. I don't think it's that strong, and the packaging is fantastic too because it's just kind of like magnetized. Super luxe, but this is the biggest bottle of perfume that I have. So it's a gender neutral fragrance that's infused with notes of fig, blackcurrant, and rose. I would say fig is first. I don't really know what blackcurrant smells like, but rose is very subtle. I started using a toner regularly after washing my face because after I wash my face, sometimes it feels a little bit tight, and so I'll go into like a super thick moisturizer and put on a lot of that, but it doesn't really sink in that well. So I found that if I use a toner, especially if it's like a spray form, I don't have to use as much product in the rest of my skincare routine. I introduced this toner into my skincare routine. This is from Joan Gray Organic Skincare. She made the candle in my last month's favorite video. Oh, this one right here, Topanga Rain. Smells so good. This is the Lavender Mint Tony Facial Mist, and it says it's made with organic ingredients: purified water, aloe leaf juice, witch hazel, glycerin extracts from white willow bark, lavender, peppermint, orange peel, and bilberry fruit. I don't know what that is. So the point is that it balances out the pH in your skin so that you end up using just the right amount of product down the line. In terms of moisturizers, I switched to a thicker moisturizer. This is the Summer Fridays Rich Cushion Cream Ultra Plumping Moisturizer. I just use a little bit of it, and it really nourishes my skin. This is great for, I would say, sensitive skin if you have like chafing and stuff, which I started getting right here, so that's why I switched. It went away immediately, and I don't feel like I have to layer up on this. I just have to use a little bit and kind of just press it in where I need it. It doesn't have a scent, which I really appreciate. Hand cream. Okay, so this is from L'Occitane. It is absolutely worth the hype. It just smells so nostalgic to me, like it's been in the family for a long time or something. I think it's 20% shea butter. Yeah, 20% shea butter. If you're looking for something even thicker than this, I know they make a 25% version. But yeah, this is great, and I love the smell of it. It smells so classic to me. Yeah, if you're a ceramicist or if you just have dry skin, if you're always like working on your skin, use this and just kind of like use a little bit of it, press it into your skin. It's so nourishing. I just switched to this Crown Affair dry shampoo. It is fantastic. So it's just a loose powder like this, and there's a little brush right here, and what you do is kind of shake up the product and then put it on the brush and then just put it directly onto your skin, so you're not blowing product all over the place. You just kind of like let it absorb directly where you need it. It packs up into a small compact, and it's easy to travel with. There's no aerosol, so you don't have to worry about that. It doesn't leave my scalp feeling gritty or anything, and it washes out easily too. So far I love this, and I love that the brush gives you a lot of control on where you place the powder. Katie Dalebout was inspired by an Instagram ad to buy this, which is a Wonder Skin, like it starts out kind of bluish, and you put it on your lips and then you rub it off, and it leaves the nicest tint. I couldn't take my eyes off her lips. They just look so pretty and natural and just beautifully stained, right? So I asked her what she was using, and I'm such a fan of lip stain, so I looked it up, and I'm like, you know what, it's very similar to lip ink, which I have a lip ink, so I'm like, you know what, I'll pass on it. But she ended up getting it for me anyway. This is the color Haley, which is a rich neutral red, and I mean, it looks nothing like it in the package, but I have it on my lips right now, So you paint it on, starts out blue, and then you wipe it off and it leaves the nicest little tint. The only thing is that you do have to put a lip moisturizer on top. So I've been using this. This is totally worth the hype. This is the Clarins lip oil. Yeah, lip comfort oil, which I've seen all over YouTube. Like every beauty guru talks about this, and for some reason I never got it. I started using it, and this also offers a little bit of a tint, and but it's just the slightest tint, obviously, and it smells so good. It reminds me of being in middle school or something where you're collecting lip glosses. The doe foot applicator is massive. It's just such a comfortable lip gloss. I say it's more of a gloss texture than it is an oil texture. It smells really good, and I get the hype now. I want to talk about this restaurant that I went to with Lauren and then again with Jason, just about a week apart. It's called Baru, and it's in downtown, like Arts District area. It is kind of foofy. They used to not be so upscale. They used to have a location in Hollywood that Laura and I went to, and they served like rice bowls and stuff, and it was delicious. But then they kind of disappeared for a while and then came back, and now it's like a lot more elevated. Anyway, the thing that really got me, it's not even the food itself, it's the presentation. They had everything presented on beautiful ceramics in different shapes that I don't really see in restaurants, and I was so blown away by every single piece. So I think that's gonna be my goal for the new year, to come out with more functional wear. When I look at my body of work right now, it's like, I think it's really fun and funny, it has like a sense of humor, but I think in the new year I want to be a lot more serious with the things that I make more functional wear and just get better at throwing and more like technical to work on my form, I guess. So those are my favorites that I wanted to share with you. Again, thank you Mubi for sponsoring this video. Mubi is a curated streaming service dedicated to elevating great cinema from all around the globe. Discover the best of cinema at your fingertips, streaming anytime, anywhere. With Mubi, each and every film is hand-selected by its team of curators. Discover the best of cinema at your fingertips, streaming anytime, anywhere. You can try Mubi free for 30 days at Mubi.com/Christine. Mubi is for lovers of great cinema, and for those who don't know they love great cinema yet. Princess Ha is one of my favorite films. It's currently on Mubi, and to me it's about female friendships, but let me read you the synopsis because it says something completely different. A New York woman who doesn't really have an apartment apprentices for a dance company, though she's not really a dancer, and throws herself headlong into her dreams, even as the possibility of realizing them dwindles. If you haven't seen it, please use the 30 free days to watch it because it's one of my favorite movies. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you again, Mubi, for sponsoring, and I'll see you in the new year. Bye.